Hi, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of My Monday Mission. If this is your first time here, welcome. If this is not your first time here, welcome back. Thank you for joining us again. Hi, my name is Jane Carla. I am a professional dancer for 15 years now. I'm currently living and working here in London for the past 4 years, and I also run an online business alongside my full time job. So every Monday, I sit down with incredible entrepreneurs to hear their stories, the wins, the lessons, everything in between, even the struggles. So if you're looking for inspiration, motivation, strategies, or just a simple talk about or a real talk about what it really takes to build something great online, you are in the right place. So let us dive in. I'm very excited to share another inspiring success story to you today. Today, we will be talking about, of course, our online business, but also we're going to be tackling about the topic, the power of habits. And I'm going to welcome her to the stage now and let her introduce herself. Hi, Salome. Welcome.
Thank you so much. Thank you, sis. Good evening. How are you doing?
I'm
Hello,
great. I'm doing
everyone.
great.
I'm glad to be okay.
Great. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining me. So let's
Connection. I
dive.
cannot just hear you straight, but it's okay. No problem.
Okay. All right. Let's dive right in.
Yeah,
So
thank
can
you.
you
Thank
share a little
you.
bit
Thank you for
about
having me.
what
My name
what?
is Salome Otisi.
Go ahead, sis.
Okay. I still remain Salome Otisi, a mother of beautiful four children, originally from Nigeria, and I'm based here in Belgium. I'm a healthcare worker by profession and also a proud digital business owner. Thank you for having me. Stay tuned and hear my story later. Thank you so much. Back to you, sis.
You're welcome. It's so lovely to have you here. Thank you again for sharing your time. So let's dive right in. My first question is what was your life like before you discovered this business? Tell us a little bit about your journey finding this business. What was your life like before you found this online business opportunity?
Oh, thank you, sis. That's amazing question. As a mother of four children, life was never been easy. But thank God for this digital business I started a few years ago. And my life was busy. When I said busy, I mean extra busy. I did before I worked double shift, morning shift, evening shift. Whenever they call me, I am there. I have less time for my kids, and to do things I love with them, I don't really have it. And during that period, my children, I'd always take them to the daycare. And when I discovered what I was spending at the daycare, paying for four children to take care of until evening and go and pick them up, it was massive. It's not possible because I'm an immigrant. I don't have any family here. The only family I have is my husband and my children. Nobody to take care of the kids. We have to do everything all alone. It wasn't easy. And doing a full-time job with double shift on top of it. I don't know how to explain it, but any mom that works hard and knows what I'm saying now will know what I passed through. That was the moment I was thinking maybe it's time to look for another side hustle that can help me at least to quit one job, not to do two jobs again. So that's how my journey started in online digital business until I met this. I registered and start my business. Thank you, sis.
Thank you so much for sharing that. So I could see that you lived a very, very busy life. You said you were doing two shifts, morning and night, and that's almost like working the entire day. And apart from that, on top of that, you're taking care of four of your kids. And you also mentioned that you noticed that you were spending so much on daycare, putting your 4 kids into daycare, and that's not an easy life to live. So was what was something that actually made you say yes to take the leap into this business? Because the reality is, a lot of people are very skeptical. A lot of people doubt this. A lot of online business opportunities. What made you say yes to take the leap into this business?
Oh, yeah. Thank you so much, sis. What made me say yes to start this business? I've tried this another online digital business. Yes, I've tried a couple of them. It wasn't working for me. Rather, everything I paid was gone and gone forever. I
Mm,
was once skeptical. I was like, I will never do side hustle again.
mm,
Instead, let me go back and look for another job.
mhm,
When someone is doing double shift in one and you go and look for another job, flexible job they call it, it's not easy. Because I watch myself and my hope and my money drown in the ocean.
mm,
Then it was a painful experience. I will never wish any of my enemy that. Then I was busy thinking, what will I do? How will I come out of this problem? Because my children, we hardly see each other. My husband, if I'm coming back work, my husband is going to work. It's like we just wave across the road. Hello, I've done that, I've done that. Just do the rest. I said, okay. The one made me to say yes on this business. Actually, I'm not a Facebook fan. I don't go to Facebook. I don't. No, 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 because I had no time for it. Do
mhm,
I have Facebook? Yes. I had an account on Facebook, but I hardly go there until um, one of a sister, I call it my sister, introduced this business to me. I didn't. I wasn't listening because she also knew what I passed through. I said, no,
mhm,
sis, you know what I have passed through. The other businesses I did it with you. You know what happened. So I don't want to continue again. She continued saying, this one is different. Try this one. I didn't react until, let me be honest. One day I watched my younger son, his health challenged me
mhm,
beyond capability. I don't know what to do. And nobody see it coming, including me, including my husband, because he's a basketball player. He was
mhm,
there playing basketball before you know it, he almost on the ground. I was shouting, please, please. From there to the hospital, they told me my son is an asthmatic patient. I was like, when?
mhm,
How? When did it start? I don't even notice it, and it was a heavy one. I was like crying, what will I do? Watching my son suffocating. We did all we could. As a parent, I can't watch that happen. That was the time I went back to the internet, start searching for the home remedy that will help me to help my son. So one thing related to another, I was talking to my sister, I said, please, sis, see what we are passing through. It's just, let me just be honest. 2 years, October was exactly, October was exactly 2 years, October 23 was exactly 2 years or so, everything started. And she said, okay, no problem. Start this business. You have more time to stay with him and see what this business can offer you. That's how I started. I didn't even check. I didn't watch the webinar 2 times. Immediately I had that. I said yes. That's the only thing that made me say yes. For me to be there for my son. I said yes. Then I went ahead and paid my 149 and started my business. That's how my journey started. Thank you.
Thank you. That is very interesting because when I started this business opportunity as well, I was so many things was happening in my life. So many tragedies was happening in my life, and I can hear that that's what happened to you before. When you found this business, when your sister, your friend introduced this business to you, you didn't have any reason to check it out because, as you said as well, you've experienced other negative experiences online. You've experienced scams out there, and I think a lot of people can relate to that, because I've talked to a lot of people who said that before, that
Yes.
been scammed before. People took their money, and then it's just gone. That's why they've been traumatized and they don't want to explore this online business opportunity. But um, again and again, we say that, like what your friend or your sister said, that this is different. This is different from all the other opportunities out there. First and foremost, because it's a legitimate online business, and it is a very sustainable one, and it is a very doable, and it will allow you to earn passive income. And I just would like to mention that I also found this business 2 years ago, like maybe almost the exact time that you found it. So we've been in the business for almost the same time. And I'm glad to have met you now, even though you're from Belgium and I'm here in UK. And that is the beauty of this business, because we meet people from all over the world. Before I move on to the next question, I just want to thank people who are watching this live
Yes.
from YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram, my audience and your audience as well. Please don't hesitate to leave a comment, like it, share it, follow both our business pages. It would really mean a lot to our businesses, and it would be a big support for us. So thank you so much. So you've mentioned your journey. Thank you so much for mentioning your journey. And today's topic is all about habits. And we all know that good habits is a solid foundation for successful people. And in this business community, we've witnessed a lot of successful people in this business, people who have changed their lives, quit their job, and literally turn their lives around into a better one. So we often hear the phrase, success leaves clues. What do you think are the habits that you noticed that these successful people in this business community have in common?
Oh my God. A lot of it. A lot of it. What I noticed the first time I stepped in the community is there is lovable. It's easily to accept each other.
Mm,
I noticed that whenever I help, anyone needs help, just go to the community, mention it. Anyone that is ready at that moment that has your cry will just come and rescue many times, many times. The first time I just went into our community, I was how people was celebrating, jubilating. It's as if we have already known each other for a long time. I
mhm,
was even celebrated like a queen. I was like, oh, show me the way they accepted me, treat me as if they knew me like years ago or years back. It makes me feel comfortable. It gives me the courage and confidence that I'm in the right place. Like I said before, the businesses I done before I got this one, nobody celebrated me like that.
mm,
No, no, nobody even noticed me. Nobody noticed me if I'm there or not. No celebration, no, nothing. Rather, they were asking more money, paid and paid. Invest and invest. That the only thing they know how to mention is pay money. But this one, oh my God, nobody's even talking about money. It's real
mm,
different. When I saw it, I said, okay, God, maybe this is where I'm supposed to be. It's not only good, it does not only make me to feel good, it makes me to feel like I'm already rich inside. People that doesn't know me lift me up like this, show me love, means that I have nothing to, in fact, nothing to lack again. And another thing there is my coach
mm,
calling to reach out, asking every new now and then, how are you going? How are you doing? How is everything working with you? And should I mention my mentor that showed me a lot of love and support, all the community. Even the time I started is like now I have a new coach, which was my senior mentor before. The former coach also was always there for me. Where will I help? Have you done this? Have you done that? Have you checked on this? Have you checked on that? Go to our community, this thing, flog everything. See me on what to do. At that moment, I felt, okay, I am not here alone. There is people backing me up. Even times
Mm.
reminding me, have you registered for a mastermind? Have you registered for a web? My mentor sometimes will take my email address and go and register for me. Sometimes I was thinking, how did our community registered me automatically? I didn't do that. How does it happen? Either my mentor do that or my coach. They always does that. One day I opened my mouth, I asked them. They said because they knew that I'm a busy woman. So sometimes they will register it for me. I will just get the notification. I will block in and start watching. Even when they are watching, they will not see me. They will call me. See, come inside the mastermind. The webinar has started. Join us now. It makes me to feel like, oh my gosh, there's always people there watching over me. The community is amazing. It also shaped my mindset. Now I don't want them to register me again. At least I've been registering myself, knowing that someone was doing it on behalf of me. So it was amazing. It was amazing. A lot of feedback. Let me just drop it here. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much for sharing that. So, would you agree that the most common habit that a lot of people in this community have, and this community in general have, is people are ready to serve? People are in the habit of helping, serving other people, and just uplifting other people, and this is what makes these successful people successful, and this community as well thrive, because in this community there's over 200,000 people all over the world, maybe around 70,000 or 80,000 people who are very active in this business. And there's a reason behind that. There's a reason that why this business is growing and growing every day, every second of the day. Actually, it's because this business is in the habit of helping, serving, inspiring other people. So let's talk about a little bit of how has you've talked about your journey and how it this business has changed your life and has given you more confidence. It made you feel seen and appreciated, and it already made you feel rich, even without the, say for example, the financial side of it. Already you already made feel rich in this community. How else has being part of this community influenced your daily routines, your mindset, and your habits? How did this business community change that, and this opportunity change that?
Yes. If not for every other thing, at least I noticed that I should be grateful for what I have.
Mm,
Gratitude
mhm,
and had a positive mindset.
mhm,
Yes. And my routine, yeah, at least showing on my page daily, posting, commenting, engaging. It's not what I was used to.
mhm,
I don't even know that I can do it because from someone that has zero experience of digital business and becomes a digital entrepreneur.
mhm,
If someone is listening to me, it sounds difficult,
mhm.
but our community, our business models make everything easier for me to learn and become what I am today. You know, the routine there, at least showing up every time,
Mhm,
telling people what I believe, and spreading the good news, especially for a busy parent like me, because I always target a busy parent of mom of 2, 3, 4 that is busy, that don't have time for their family. That's my target. To let
mhm,
them know there is something or side hustle that that will help you arrange your life, shape
Mhm.
it the way you want.
Mhm.
At least, if not for any other thing, in a habit of shadowing my work, doing things I supposed to do, and learning every time. It's not
Mhm.
just a business, it's also like study. More I talk, maybe with someone and listening to people, sometimes their story reflects to my own story.
Mhm.
Then they will share how they survive from it. From there, I will learn and pick one or two things. That's
Mhm.
all the things anyone that is looking for time freedom, financial freedom can also get a lot of things in this business. Just have we the person, the only question is that do you have the mindset of learning a new habit, learning something new? Are you coachable? If
Mhm.
there is the case, then it's true. You can check it out and see it for yourself. I always said people, if you don't believe me, I don't ask you to believe me. Come inside and check it out. Maybe what motivated me will not be the thing that will motivate you. Your own may be different thing, but surely there must be something that will motivate somebody new in this community. Thank you, sis.
Thank you for sharing that. From what I heard, you said you talked about gratitude, and then you also talked about showing up. And I think that's those two are really very powerful habits, simple but very powerful habits that successful people have, because if you start with gratitude, it will just overflow in all areas of your life. If you don't stop showing up, there's no way that you will fail if you keep on showing up every single time. It doesn't matter if it takes a long time, but if you don't stop, you won't fail, because the only way you will fail is if you quit. And that's a very very powerful message. Thank you so much for sharing that. So
It's
having said all that, you said gratitude, showing up, and a lot of other things as well. um how else do you think this business environment helps people build not just income but better versions of themselves? I because i think that's one thing that a lot of people miss. People come into this business, some people come or check out this business thinking, I want to make money, I want to make this income, I want to make, I want to be rich. But when you come into this community, you experience more than that, because you become better versions of themselves. If you don't mind, can you talk more about that? How has this business environment helped other people build not just income but better versions of themselves?
okay. For those people like me out there that doesn't have much friends, this business, if you started a lot of friends and family,
Hmm.
what do I mean friends and family? Imagine someone you've never met before. Oh my God. You
Hmm.
just meet that person online and we are communicating, seeing each other like we are now doing this meeting now. And you needed the help. When you call that person, the person will leave whatever she or he is doing and come for your rescue. Friendship is here in our community. Apart from making money and all that, my sister said, friendship and family, people to talk to. If you ask me, I will add that therapy, because when you are going through challenges, there are some people you will call, please, sis, this is my challenges. I feel stuck. What will I do? And those people will sit you down, even if you are there. If it is possible, if possible for them, they will do a Zoom call, directing you what to do, make sure that you come out of that problem. Those people, I call them
Hmm.
therapists. And there is other friends today that will tell you, oh, don't worry, I've passed through that one before. See how I do it. It goes like this, it goes like that. That one is a sister, a friend that's more than a sister. So So it's not only making money, it's not
Mm-hmm.
only uh, having more time for your children. It's also um, here in Belgium we call it abouillance.
Mm-hmm.
Like for example, we did the program in Germany the other day. If
Yes.
someone go there for the program, before you know it, if you have hypertension, no, in fact, that hypertension will never remember you again. You will come back with full loaded with love
Mm-hmm.
and people around. You know what I mean? Around you. Family, you have never even know. Family from another different country all over the world. We just as if we are one parent. So that's it, the thing that is unspeakable about our this our community. Everybody regarded as someone's else family, brother and sisters,
Mm-hmm.
and friendship is massive. If you don't have much friend, you will get a lot of friend in our community. If you don't have much family to talk to rely on, come to this community. They are there for us. You will see someone that will listen to you, someone that speaks your language, someone that understands your language, and someone that can help you. Even as you are slow flow, you don't go fast. Someone that can have patience and go do everything with you according to your own tempo. So what are you still waiting for? We have it all here. Check it out. That's what I will say.
I cannot agree with
Back to you,
you. And
sis.
thank you. I agree 100%, 200%. You've said everything about uh, everything great and amazing about this community. And when you said that you meet friends that will turn to family, actually, you start as business partners, you become friends, you become family, and these are people that you can always rely on. And this conversation right now is evidence because I don't know you from before. I just met you from the community, and you were generous enough to say yes to be a guest in my live interview. And if in future, you ask me, I will be very willing as well to help you and in whatever way that I can. So that is how this community works. And um, I think for my last question, because you've said enough about this community, about this business opportunity, and how it could actually change lives. What maybe just as a last piece of advice, what can you advise people who are still scared, are still skeptical, who still don't want to explore this business for different reasons? What simple advice can you give them?
Okay, sis. To our sisters, brothers, immigrants all over the world out there that's looking for extra income or struggling financially or otherwise. You see,
Mhm.
this business is for you. Don't look or don't check what people will say about you because those people cannot pay your bills.
Mhm.
Struggling cannot pay your bills. Your your 9 to 5 job can only pay your bills, put food on your table. You cannot save any money from it.
Mhm.
But this business goes beyond that. I'm encouraging you right now today to check it out. The one you save is the one that will lead you to pension and you have a good life after pension. But the one that cannot save to pension, you cannot enjoy during your pension, that one is not your own. So wherever you are watching us right now, and this message looks like you or your message, come and check it out. After all, you have nothing to lose. 30 days guarantee cash back if you don't like it. I've never seen the business that refunds registration fee. I've been in 3 businesses, no registration fee refunded. but this one refund the registration fee. After all, you ask for a refund, there is no need to go through training, right? And you make up your mind to learn. Our training site is open for everyone that willing to do this business and to learn also. Check it out and see it for yourself. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Salome, for sharing your time, sharing your story. It has been lovely, lovely having you.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here too. Thank you, Six.
Thank you so much. And that is it. That is it for today's episode. That is a wrap. That has been very inspiring. And I hope you had a lot of takeaways from that. And I hope we have left you and Salome also have left you inspired and motivated. If you also are a busy parent like her, she has 4 kids, she juggled 2 jobs in one day. And if you think that it is impossible to earn extra income, if you think that it is you don't have time for anything else, and if you think that you are stuck in that situation forever, that is not true. If Salome did it, you can do it too. She juggled 4 kids, 2 jobs, and if I don't think anyone could any be busier than that, but she did it. And you can do it too. So I hope that inspired you as much as I did. And again, don't forget to hit that follow, like button, share both, share this interview, follow both our business pages. It would really, really mean a lot to our businesses. Share this someone who needs to hear it. Drop your biggest takeaway in the comments. And if you're curious to know about how you can start your online business, build passive income, build extra income online, work from anywhere, visit my website, janecarla.com. Visit Salome's website as well. I'm pretty sure it's going to be somewhere in her business Facebook business page as well. You will find all the tools, resources, and support that you will need to get started. So I hope to see you all again next Monday for another inspiring chat. Until then, don't stop dreaming. Keep making bold actions. You have got this. See you next Monday. Bye.